latest updates, subscribe to News 9.
In a shocking incident, 3 Indian soldiers were killed in a violent face-off in Galwan Valley. 1 commanding officer and 2 soldiers martyred in a violent clash. According to sources, the Indian soldiers who were martyred in the clash belonged to 16 Bihar Regiment, including a junior commissioner officer. It is reported that the commanding officer of 16 Bihar held talks with a Chinese counterpart in the Galwan Valley. According to reports, 5 Chinese army personnel too have been killed and 11 soldiers injured in the violent clashes that broke out along the LAC in Galwan Valley. It is reported that the number of casualties may increase in both the troops. It is reported that the incident took place on the night of June 15th during the de-escalation process in Ladakh's Galwan Valley. According to sources, the violent clash happened along the contested line of actual control in eastern Ladakh. Reports suggest that both sides used stones and sticks to attack each other. On the eastern Ladakh, the rival soldiers were caught in a standoff that began with a confrontation between rival patrols near Pangong So on the night of May 5th to 6th. It is reported that the Indian Army officers had visited the Galwan Valley to take stock of the situation. After the violent clash broke out at the LAC in the fresh developments, Beijing is now accusing India for violent face-off at LAC. It is reported that China's foreign ministry has asked India not to take any unilateral actions. China's foreign ministry has further asked India not to stir up trouble at the LAC. Chinese Foreign Minister Lijian Zhao said Indian troops violated the consensus of the two sides by illegally crossing the border twice. The foreign minister further added that the Indian troops carried out provocative attacks on Chinese soldiers, resulting in serious physical clashes. At the time of filing this report, officers from both India and China had met to defuse the situation in the region. The last time such a violent incident took place was in the 1967 India-China War, when casualties were reported from both the countries. It is reported that this is for the first time in 40 years that such a deadly clash has taken place at the LAC. The 1967 clash in Sikkim was marked as the last major fighting between India and China. In 1967, despite repeated pleas, the Chinese troops infiltrated the Natula region, and this led to a scuffle between the two sides. For the past few weeks, tension has been brewing in the LAC. The incident came even as officials from both the sides were engaged in resolving the dispute over Chinese military buildup in the region.